Hey all, welcome back to another Mini-Sode where today we'll be talking about SSX 3. Right off the bat, you'll notice the biggest new addition to this off-the-wall snowboarding franchise is its story mode, now dubbed Conquer the Mountain. Instead of navigating menus to select races, you now board down a large open mountain filled with collectibles and challenges to discover while you head to whichever competition you choose, with new tracks and peaks of the mountain unlocked as you complete peak goals. There are also smaller challenges littered across the map that you can partake in for more cash that you spend at the lodge. Essentially the mountain's hub, the lodge is where you'll customize your boarder's look with purchased gear, upgrade attributes, buy any extras you unlock, and edit your tricks. As for events, you have the standard race, slopestyle or freestyle, super pipe, which is an upgraded half pipe, big air, where the tracks are designed to fling you high in the sky to perform as many crazy tricks as you can, one-on-one rival challenges, and finally the big peak events. At first, the open world feel is a bit jarring, especially if you miss your turn at the race or freestyle challenge that you want to take, but you can select a competition from the menu and your chosen boarder will just be transported to right in front of it. Truthfully though, I'm okay with just selecting through menus, but I have to give credit to EA for trying something different here. Of course, there's still single event and multiplayer mode if you just want to play the tracks you've unlocked without messing with any of that single player business. The tracks in Part 3 are really nice, with crazy twists, turns, and I do mean lots of big air ramps. Pulling off combos and tricks is still fun and easy to learn, but tough to master, as well as the new Uber and Super Uber moves, something I never seem to get down properly. As for the boarders, most of the cast from Tricky return with a few new characters added. You can also unlock hidden characters from Tricky like Eddie and Luther, as well as some bonus players. However, you can only play as them in single player, and they're basically just character skins, which is really disappointing. Other than that, it plays just like Tricky, but with some minor improvements, which is always welcome. Visually, SSX 3 looks just as crazy and off the wall as its predecessor, again mentioning those awesome tracks with their early 2000 aesthetics and DNL? Oh man, who remembers that 7-Up oddity? You know, where they turned the logo upside down and made a whole new soda out of it? I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty good. I also enjoy the look of the overall mountain, especially when the higher you go, the weather changes like it would on a higher peak. Meanwhile, the characters are still goofy and offbeat like always, but hey, as long as Kaori's in this game, I'm good. The girl's a sweetheart, just look at her. But is it Kaori or Kiori? I always called her Kiori, so that's what I'm gonna call it. For audio, the music is another batch of licensed music of the time, mostly rock and dance remixes, but what's cool is that depending on how you're doing, the music will either get louder or softer. I would show you how that works, but, you know, copyright stuff. As for any type of voiceover, it looks like they didn't bring back any celebrities from Tricky, making me wonder why they even had them in the first place, but anyway, it's nothing amazing here. One thing that is cool though is the game's MC, DJ Atomica. He'll announce the music as well as mention things going on in the game, kinda like if you're listening to a radio station, which is a nice touch. You can of course turn this off if you want. Like many sports games, regular and extreme alike, SSX 3 is mostly the same experience as the previous game, with new improvements and additions, and just like the last game, is still a blast to play. The open world stuff may or may not entice you, but I assure you it's a minor hurdle to get over if you're not a fan. Overall, grab it if you see it. You won't be disappointed. Well, now that I've played 3, there's just one more SSX left on the big green to check out. But as always, that's for another time. For now, this is the Dali Popka saying, stay green my friends. I'll see you next time.